be
No,
there.
I just got to be somewhere at exactly a time. That's a hard out, man.
It's the hardest out you can get.
What was your definition of a hard out?
Are you hungry? No, I ain't hungry. It's just I need sustenance.
I know y'all not going 2 hours. So it's like
We're doing 2.
Oh. Okay, so yeah, we can do. All right, let's do
that. You hungry? No, I ain't hungry. It's just I ain't had nothing to eat. I need sustenance.
You want to do 2 without DC?
Well, he knew we were doing 2.
Yeah.
He knew that when he didn't show. We discussed that last week.
Yeah.
Because he knew I was going to miss 2.
Okay.
Yeah, we good.
He knew that.
We got you for 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. Hey, we recording. There's nobody in the chat. We don't do
Oh shit! Did I put
nasty lack?
Oh boy,
you always nasty lack. Yeah, I don't care if you become a preacher.
I don't even know if I did that.
Nasty lack up on the pulpit.
Nasty lack up on the pulpit.
It's crazy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I put it in there.
Oh, your Jesus story somehow turned nasty.
Man, I've turned a new leaf. I've changed my life, man.
You just talk about Mary Magdalene.
Yeah.
All her stories before Jesus.
Mary used to be at the club getting it in.
She was a bottle service girl. You know that, right?
I'm sure there was a pimp that was like, "Oh, she getting saved, huh? She hanging out with that nigga Jesus. She messing up the money, yo.
You know it's funny. He couldn't say anything though.
Well, I'm sure he tried to manipulate her.
But I'm just saying, like, if he telling to her though, like he's who she with, he probably like.
Well, Jesus wasn't the guy yet.
But I mean, but there was rumors. There was rumors, like you know what I mean. Like,
wait, what age range we talking about?
I heard he doing his, he had performed.
You know, one of the disciples brought her around because girl could just get to Jesus. She had.
This my new girl. He's like,
it was a disciple in the bed like, what are we doing, Mary? We can't be doing this, man. We got to get saved. I'm hanging out with Jesus. I can't be seen with you. I'm going to introduce you to you so you can save your life too.
So I'm going to get saved too. Oh, no, I got to work real quick.
Yeah, I bet they did. Somebody brought her around.
A couple of them hit before
they
got to
sure.
Jesus. Yeah,
you gotta understand, man. Jesus was a rock star, right? And when they went, they were showing titties in the Damascus. And he was just like,
"No, that'd be too much work. They have to lift the whole, all the way up. That's too much work."
No, man, they were showing them titties. I'm getting
That's
twisted.
why he used to sign titties. That's why he made a quick cross.
Sign titties. Ash, what you say, sweetheart?
Yo, I just seen this thing. This dude that they did a prank on him, and like this lady went from like a young lady to an old lady to a cat. Like every time they open a different thing, she kept changing.
Oh, nice.
He was so scared. I ain't never seen. You know how people cross themselves when they scared? He did it like 7 times. Like that's how he was like. Jesus. I was like, damn, like yeah, like back to back to back. He was terrified. I was like, oh, he's scared. I ain't never seen that. Like when new stuff happen, you ain't never seen it. You be like, yo, like I had a dude on my last ship tell me
come on,
after the show.
Let him finish his sentence.
He didn't even you know how a black dude will tell you like, all right now, all right now, He gave me 3 back-to-backs. I've never seen that before, just to let me know that he enjoyed the show because he never said a sentence.
Yeah.
So he caught me in the staircase and he was like, all right now, all right now. And then he dapped me up and he was like, all right now. And I was like, God damn, I'm the funniest nigga ever to live. To give me triple all right now? Never seen it. Never.
I thought your eye now was like, hey, you talking too reckless.
Well, it is. There's several all right nows.
Yeah. All right now.
Because there's all right now, hello.
There's
all right now,
thin ice.
Shut up. There's all right now. I see you. There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Depending on how you use it.
There's a lot of silent threats, as in like,
hey,
a stand up.
And all right can go many ways. You be like, all right.
All right.
All right.
When the white person get it, all right.
All right. When you use with a T on it, like, all right. All right.
Oh yeah, they're done.
And then it's just the I.
But there's several words like that. There's bitch. There's what's up.
Yeah.
I just saw a video. Somebody was like, "What's up?" And dude was like, "What's up?" I said, "Nigga, what's up?"
Yeah.
And so when they finally cleared it, he was like, "No, I was saying what's up like hello." He was like, "But your verbiage said what's up like what's up."
Yeah.
Like, but I was like, "Yeah," but the way dude said it first, I would have took it as a You trying to see me, nigga? Like, because the way he was like, "What's up?" You can't high pitch.
Yeah.
Can't high pitch it. What's up? Or that's
you can high pitch it. What's up? Because you can be like, what's up?
Yeah.
Well, you can.
I mean,
that way. But he said he saw a dude and he was like, "What's up?"
Yeah.
So dude was like, Well, yeah, what's up?
I like the high pitch what's up better than the low pitch what's up. Because you came up to me, he's like, what's up? I'm like, nigga, what's up? That's a different energy.
Yeah.
If you came
But
and
you
said,
can do a
what's
low
up?
pitch and be like, what's up, man?
Well, that's different.
See?
What's up?
But you do the Debo, what's up? What's up, Craig?
What's up? Man.
Yeah, I don't know what that one means. Like,
Also, though, Debo didn't come on some fight shit, though. He wasn't there to fight in the beginning.
he always didn't. Some of them
He
was
just
just
came
what's
to
up.
rob him.
Yeah.
He did come to rob.
He did.
But he didn't come on violence. It was his taxes.
What's up,
Time for
Craig?
Is
taxes.
robbery considered violence? Yeah.
Check his niggas' pockets on the entrance.
Smokey's face.
At my house. I'm at home. Come on,
Smokey
man.
looked at Craig like, help me, nigga.
It didn't matter. He was at home. His daddy showed up.
Man, we were on the street. I'm like, dog, I'm on my porch.
we need a prequel of Debo. Who damaged him to be this person?
The streets.
Because they always say when people
But he
bullies.
said he didn't pull that shit on them niggas around
Yeah.
the corner. So
We
he only
need to
do it
see
with
that
niggas.
story.
Yeah, we need to see what
Who
why
was
he
around
knew
the corner?
Yeah, why he knew to bully them.
niggas on the other corner.
He don't put that shit on them niggas around
It's
the
just
corner.
a block full of Debos, like Hulk
Yeah,
Planet.
he didn't fuck around with them. So I want to know
That's a
why
great
he felt.
series, man.
He was the little one on the block.
Yeah.
Hey, a bully knows who he can punk, bro.
Absolutely, every time.
The fact that they were 20 and still getting punked was what.
Yeah.
I would love to see a Debo prequel.
Yeah. Or just Friday in general. You see everybody growing up. Like Craig at the job, Smokey.
His first day smoking.
Like how they
You
became
mean them
friends.
as little kids?
Yeah, well, I would say like a year
Like teens.
before. Yeah, or so.
I would go to like, early teens.
Well, you'd have to
though.
do a small kid part, like how they did Boys in the Hood. They was kids for a second,
Right,
and
right,
then
right.
teens.
No, I want to see it
Yeah.
all that age. Of the
That's what I'm
early
saying,
boys
before a
in the
second.
hood.
If they did it like the Wood, that'd be amazing, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see Smokey smoking at 11.
Just fucked up.
Yeah,
His mom
yeah.
looked like she had no kind of.
Felicia's first
Make
hit
it
of crack.
enough.
Oh, boy.
That'd be sad. They made it funny that she was a crackhead.
When she
but
was
like,
bad.
She was clean as hell.
Yeah, when she was little. The
Episode
shit fall
one,
off. It'd be
bad.
snowfall at that point.
Episode 1, she clean as hell. And the last episode, she was like, all right, let me try it. He was like,
When
you
she
know
did
what
that
happens
cough
after
walking away,
Ugh.
it was like, oh.
this? Man, dude, they have so many characters they can show so much in the series. Like, Stanley and the Miss Parker across the street and their marriage and the pastor.
Miss
They can go to
Parker.
church with Bernie Mac.
Miss Parker had no ass, and we thought for years she had ass.
Unfortunately,
That's
most of
crazy.
those people
Parker.
passed away, and the recasting would probably be.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you'd have to do a prequel.
Yeah,
Right, right.
You don't need them.
I was just thinking Bernie Mac in church would have been great.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
No, you're not gonna find
You
someone
can
who
find
can
a
do
dark-skinned
that.
dude.
And that, but who's gonna do
Yeah,
that?
but Bernie Mac.
He could be his
Yeah.
first, a young preacher. Like, we got a new pastor here because so and so.
No, it could be the Bernie Mac character. I'm just saying. I would just.
It'd be nice to
wouldn't
have-
even-
actually have Bernie.
Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way to bring the mood down, Craig.
Sorry,
We're
I love
back
our,
with
I-
another
I'm sorry,
episode
I
of
love
Daddy
our great
Issues. Yeah, on
Boom shot,
point.
rocket,
Yeah.
Dion Lack filling in for GC.
Mhm.
D filling in for
Okay,
D.
okay,
Whoa.
Greg.
the laser.
Okay,
Okay.
give it a
I
laser
came with the
again.
laser.
One more
Give me
time,
that
one more
again. Yeah.
Got the laser.
I'm
again.
liking that.
That sounds like Mario got killed.
Yeah.
Like he shrunk down. What is that? Then what is?
No, that's a different noise.
What is that?
I like it though. It does sound like a video game noise.
You
Yeah.
like that shit.
Hey,
I was working on it at home in the
Yeah.
shower.
You waited 3 years to pull that out.
Gotta keep it fresh, man.
All right, let me ask y'all a question. Just because on the way home, on the way here, I was listening. I went back through Life Jennings' first album and that song, Hypothetically.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember when that song dropped when I was younger, I was like, hell no, tell me I'm not taking care of nobody else's kid, like blah, blah. Now that I have kids, I listened to the song again, I was like, just lie to me, nigga. I don't want to know. So I'm asking y'all, with the ages your kids are now,
Mm-hmm.
would you care to know if he wasn't their real dad?
No, just give me the lies. So many heartbreaks. So many things. But you did this just like me. And you did this. What nigga did you find with the exact same dimples in the same spots as her?
She had a type.
I'll be like, who'd you find?
So out the gate, you don't want to know. Lie. Keep the lie going.
Yeah, yeah.
Those
Dirty
were my
bitch.
4230s.
I saw his pants. His pants was on the ground. And he said, "These are yours."
You thought
These are yours, Chaz.
You're like, oh shit.
Oh, my bad.
I said, "Nobody else has."
Nobody
Nobody.
else has these in the world. She had a type, nigga.
That'd be fucked up.
Yeah, great. And she said, I just ironed him for you. This nigga's in the window with pants trying to escape.
I guess I do.
I'm worried you bought me some corduroys. That's crazy.
I bought these for you. Why they got a stench to them
Oh
already?
shit, dog.
Why are
That's
some boxes scrunched up at the ankle?
so you can just get up and go. I know you're busy.
Well, I got them from Goodwill, so they didn't wash them.
Here's the truth. I don't have a brother. That guy was always the dad.
Who used my
Like, what if
backwasher?
that's what the seat right there. Like, this is my brother. And the whole time, you're like, oh, what's up, man? How you doing?
Then it better be your brother.
No,
Like,
but no, you don't care?
That's
But that was actually the
the
father.
scenario I'm asking. Like, would you want to know that truth, or would you just keep the lie going?
You know what? I would want to know because that means everything I did for my kids, they would appreciate that much more if they found out.
If they found out.
Yeah, because
Like, yeah, I found
out.
out.
I wasn't your daddy and I did all that.
But you thought you was.
Praise,
though.
praise,
so,
praise.
So they're gonna be like, but you thought you was.
But I wasn't.
Whether like,
Your daddy ain't shit.
you a sucker, Dad. Why would you do that?
I
What if the
didn't know.
kids knew, but you didn't know? They just,
Oh, that would be the worst.
I'm
treachery.
walking off. I'm walking
he coming
off
home
into
with all
the
these gifts and
sunset.
flowers and stuff. Like, hey, daddy.
That's the time I might leave. I'm like, oh, all you niggas. Oh, okay.
All y'all
So all y'all knew.
Like, who gonna tell him? Tell me what?
Yeah.
The kid's like, hey, Dad, we were waiting for you to turn 50 before
Like,
we
you
told
a good dude, bro. We met the other nigga. He was trash, so we just figured, you know.
We see him every Wednesday.
yeah.
Oh, I'm cool. Yeah.
What if they seen him every Wednesday too? I see him every
man.
Wednesday. Marcus.
So what about you? You want to know?
I think I have such a small heart, man. I don't want to know because now I gotta tell my friends like, well, why don't you bring your kids around no more?
They not mine. What kids?
Because my wife was a whore.
Now I will say two reasons I don't want to know. Right? Because I've already built with these kids. Like I don't want to. But me and her are like she is dead to me.
Yeah.
Like even if let's say I found out, I probably would still raise. These are mine. Like I can't. But when I tell you she's dead to me,
Yeah.
like I mean, we don't speak, we don't communicate. Like you did something unforgivable. Like
Right.
I can't.
It's going to be really hard for me to respect you in front of my children.
Yeah.
If I was early in the game like Chaz, I'd be like, hey.
At 6?
So okay,
but-
6 is too late. 6 is too
Six?
late.
I'm like,
6 too late.
Bro,
But 2, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm out.
I had fake
Yeah.
relationships longer than 6
Two.
years.
2, 1, 2. I'm like, well,
Bro, after
1, 2, see ya.
But you see after a year how attached and bonded you are, right? You're just like, he's my little, like, you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
go like, it's hard to, that'd be a hard one to let go. I probably would dip, but damn, dog, that would be a hard one to want to let go of. I'm like, it's not.
6 years in, I'm like,
6, nah, I did.
6, she remembers. You have to get
Yeah.
out before they
I taught you how to read, ride a bike, type
Yeah.
shit. Like
3,
all
4,
that.
you can probably still get away at the most.
3's pushing it, but
Yeah.
I'm like, you can still start. You'll have a chance to start a family at least with your bloodline,
yeah.
rather
I think
than
that
dedicating
hurts
to
most
someone
is
else's
the-
bloodline.
It's
They
the
start
excitement of
remembering
telling
shit.
people, man, that really hurts. It was like, man, you taking family pictures, you doing Christmas wraps, you didn't do it in a family reunion.
Dion like remix. These ain't my kids.
It's
nigga.
Dion by himself.
You gotta hear your mama say, "I told you, I told you."
I tried to
He's
tell
like,
you, that baby was white with blue eyes.
There's only one reason I think that you could like have to want to know, and that's if some kind of medical
Oh,
thing.
damn.
you know, there's-
Financial.
I mean, I'm saying at this age, I would be like, yeah, I kind of say, but there's, medical stuff that people inherit, or you got to know what's in your bloodline, stuff like
Yeah.
that. That's the only thing I can think of being like, I need to know because she has this epilepsy or some
Yeah.
shit. Like, where is this?
I'd be like,
Come
damn, I
from?
have to have another boy
What
so
do you
that my
Yeah.
bloodline
So
can
you're-
live
yeah.
on.
Well, you guys are set.
Well, I'm saying if I found out they weren't
Yeah.
mine,
Yeah, does
then I'd
the
be like,
correct
"Oh,
strain matter in the Wayne
Yeah,
strain?
I got
'Cause
enough.
yeah.
There's a ton of y'all.
Nah.
Let me tell you this scenario that happens, kind of similar to this. There was a married couple. The husband had a baby on the outside of the marriage.
Okay, little side baby.
The-
Very common.
Yeah, very common. And then he was like, hey, I have a child. I'm sorry I cheated on you. I want to take care of the baby. Obviously, the wife was like, "Oh God, I hate this. We already have a family ourselves, but I guess I'll bring in and accept this baby." Right? The guy dies. The mother dies.
Oh shit!
And now she has to take
Yeah.
care of the bastard child.
Did they die together? Did
No,
she
no.
kill him?
No, I went reverse. The mother died, so that the baby had to come live with them.
Okay. And then the dad.
And
died.
then the dad died. Yep.
Yeah.
And it's like now, like she has no ties with this baby
Yeah.
at
But
all.
but other than the siblings though.
Yeah.
So
I wonder how old that baby was. She's like, all right, little nigga, the court system is crazy.
she probably wouldn't have the heart to break up the siblings.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
We could visit them every week
Yeah.
at the
I
foster home.
I asked Cody about that one time when we were watching what's the one with Denzel, the Fences.
Mm-hmm.
Remember he had the baby and she was like, that baby didn't ask for this, blah,
Right.
blah. So I asked her, I was like, what would you do in this situation? And she was like, if you had a situation where like some girl showed up and was like, this yours,
Mm-hmm.
then it's all right, well, we didn't know.
Before.
Yeah, like we didn't know. We
Yeah.
didn't.
Right.
Yeah.
And she was
Previously
like,
on Keon's
yeah,
life.
like we didn't know. We taking it in. It is what it is.
She's still gonna do the math on the baby. See how
But
old-
the cheating one, she was like,
I think most women will accept it. If
she
it's
said
the
she wouldn't
humiliation of
want
it.
the kids to grow up separately.
Mhm.
Like I go spend time with this, and she was like, if I had to move the baby in,
Mhm.
I don't know what me and her relationship would be like. But
Right.
as far as me raising that kid, she'd be like, it's your kid.
yeah, if you have
raise
to
the
move the
kid.
baby and her mom, it's mama in.
And the
Yeah.
mama.
Yeah,
Oh no, the mama. Wait, what? What happened?
The mama's gonna want to see their baby too.
She can see it from the window. What do
Yeah,
you
we
mean
can
move him
co-parent.
in?
What you talking about? Nah, she ain't
Move him
coming.
in the house?
No, we co-parenting.
Move him in the household,
I
Craig?
thought
Hell
that's how
no.
it get going.
Craig trying to do the sister wives out here.
You don't want the baby away from its mama, do you?
Yes.
If you're gonna accept it, let's accept it all the way.
I don't know what these people been doing. That's a tough one, man. I think it's different from a guy, from a girl. If the wife came home and she had another baby, it's like, well, nigga, we're done here.
Yeah, we're done.
We can't do this.
You know how many times I've heard, how'd your kids get so big? And then to find out this is how.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I had to hear that all these years and I had to answer.
And I have that
Their daddy's
answer.
big.
Yeah. Nigga was in the league.
I think infidelity was accepted before internet because, thing don't go viral. You know what I'm saying? It's like back in the 80s and 70s, like, yeah, my dad cheated. We have another child. And it's like, it's fine. We can kind of keep this to a small circle. And then, you know what I'm saying? You'd be like, oh, I didn't know you had a second child. Yep. It's like, accept it.
Yeah, you get the whole shame squad now.
Yeah.
Maybe, Kobe and Kevin Hart got to go out and do the apology tour, and Tiger Woods.
Well,
and
that's for celebrities. I think people who aren't famous still get away with a lot of.
I'm like, man, Terrell Owens.
They can
dad
still do a
lived
lot
up
of
the
shit that
street.
nobody know about.
Would you
that's
ever
crazy.
post your child? You'd be like, wow, I got 15 shares. Like, who's gossiping behind my back?
I don't.
I'm like, hey, here's my family. This matter.
That's what the shares are.
Like, who's the old nigga? They sharing, hey, who's this? Who's this?
But I agree with your point though that
Yeah.
I think things in large were more accepted because nobody had to know.
Right.
But nowadays people are volunteering
Yeah.
their business, and that's
Yeah.
on
Which
them.
is
It
Like,
took a long time
that's
for
on them.
gossip to
Yeah.
spread back in the day.
Right.
Yeah.
All you had to do is move to the next city and
But people be like in relationships and putting all they shit out. That's you didn't have to tell anybody.
They be
Like,
wrong like they're right. Can you believe this, man?
Yes.
You be like, you're an idiot. Why you didn't have to say any of this?
Right.
And then they be mad. Get out my business. You let everybody in your business. What you?
I didn't want to be in this marriage. He accepted me as a side chick, but he gonna go on vacation with his
Right.
wife
Full vlog.
on my birthday.
Full vlog. It's like
Oh,
nobody.
am I wrong for tearing up his ticket and hiding his passport?
Yeah, they be
He
doing
gonna
too
go on
much.
vacation with his wife on my birthday?
Oh my lord.
I don't. So,
I miss those days.
so let me ask y'all this: if you guys, with your situations, let's say you had a blow up situation, yo cheated or you cheated or whatever, y'all go on social media, y'all just handle that on the low.
I
I think
can never go on social media with it.
I believe you.
I
100%.
barely
Yeah.
believe. Yeah.
I'm on the low with mine too.
But what if it becomes like she's doing it and she's like, can y'all believe Keon? Keon is not who he's all cracked up to be. You say he has had several different women. He has done this. The thing is, his dick ain't even really that big. You be like,
That's when you just be like,
That's when you gotta be like, this is the last time I'll be able to post here for a while.
leaking it. Leaking it. Oh, it fell out in my story. Oh, I didn't. You can say a lot of things about me, but
I'm sorry, Instagram.
I gotta tell my mom you're gonna hear some
the-
things that your son did right
I'll
now.
take this 30-day no going live.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna play me like that.
Yeah. That's fun because I think the mass scrutiny. If you go on viral shade room and Hollywood Unlocked, is like, wow, this random girl has said this about Keon. He's a comedian. Blah blah blah. You be like, oh wow, this is getting out of hand now. People want interviews with me now.
Man.
Leaking it.
It might be the best thing that happened.
Leaking it.
Might be the best thing that happened, dog.
You leaking, everybody forgets, bro.
Hey man,
Everybody
all of a
forget.
sudden tickets gonna be sold
Ticket
out.
sales.
Yeah.
You got to put out the whole full
With
frontal.
binoculars. I don't give a fuck about my jokes. So,
It just sucks if you leak it and it doesn't go viral. You get 3 likes.
No. You
You're like,
leak it,
oh,
but you're delusional, and it does go viral.
for
And now
wrong
everybody's like,
reasons.
oh,
She's right.
she's 100% correct, sir.
You see the ticket sales start going down?
Why did she stay that long? Jesus. She must have really loved you. You ain't shit.
No wonder she cheated.
So anybody know how to do Photoshop? Kind of Why is his dick pixelated?
Put a dragon tattoo
You made
on
it bigger. He said, "Put a dragon
Put a dragon
It's
tattoo
colored
on it.
outside the lines. You try to make it darker. Was it brown outside? It's a just me. This economy suck. It's trash. Eggs are $1,000 an egg. A gas is $1,000 a gas. If you feel like your dollar's not going as far as because it's not, you need to join me and get Earning. Earning is an app that gives you access to your pay as you work, up to $150 per day with a max of $750 between pay days. That's pretty good. You guys have been there. I had a time where I had to get breaks done like today, and I ain't have it, but I had Earning. Got my breaks done. I was back out rolling, whipping, and dealing. That's the black ripping and running, as we say. Man, it's one of those things that help you get from one point to the other, just enough to get you back, man. So make Earning a part of your financial routine and join Earning's over 4 million customers who say things like, when I think about Earning, I think about financial stability, security, and it gives me a lot of peace of mind. So download Earning today, EARNIN, in the Google Play or Apple App Store. When you download Earning app, type in Daddy Issues under podcast. When you sign up, it'll really help out the show. Appreciate y'all. Daddy Issues under podcast. Earning is a financial tech company, not a bank. Cash outs are based on your available earnings. Standard cash out takes 1 to 2 business days with no mandatory fees. Option to expedite your transfer for a fee. Tips are voluntary and don't affect the service at all. See the cash out user agreement for details. Services not available in all states. Do yourself a favor, man. Get between them tough times with Earner. Earn in.
What about you? You loud with it? Or you?
I feel like I think the pressure of if it was a lot of attention, you good, bro? I heard you did blah blah blah. I heard you did this, and I'm like, hey man, I'll be very neutral, but I'll be like, this is totally false. Blah blah blah. Y'all know me. I do one of those things. But I won't retaliate.
I wouldn't even
But
say
you
it's totally
said
false.
you go on still and speak about it publicly.
I feel like because for me, it's just insecurity in me. For me, it's like not saying I feel like I'm guilty. I'm like, I'm caught, y'all. I'm caught.
I think with me, just I'm not saying nothing. Even if she's tripping, I'd be like, man, at the end of the day, that's my kid's mom. She can do whatever she wants.
That's what I'll be neutral.
But I'm not even gonna say it's not true. She can do whatever she wants. I'm not. That ain't.
You would
That ain't how I
never
get down.
see me again.
That ain't how I
I'm
get
already online like, you would never see me again.
What if it's like things that's like can actually really hurt your career though? As in
Like
like
what?
some essays and
well, then I gotta
different.
defend
You're a
myself.
piece of
Yeah.
shit,
I
though.
never wanted
Is
to
it
have
true?
sex with him. I never. He just kept abusing me.
I'd be like, okay, hey.
Me personally,
From your wife?
That's what I'd be like. You see, I got other tapes too. Leaking it. She's enjoying herself. Y'all see
You
this?
hear that screams?
You see this?
You hear that more?
Kid,
more.
don't follow me.
Don't follow me.
You see this? This is like abuse to you.
Yeah.
She smiled into the camera. Okay? I'm leaking everything. I got footage to back it up, all of it.
no, I'd never go public.
Yeah?
I don't even pay attention to it. Unless people even if people I know hit me,
Unless
I'd be like, I don't know you because
It don't hit
obviously
me.
everything they're saying, if you know me, you know that shit ain't true.
Yeah.
Unless your PR is like, you got to say something. I'm sorry.
I'm
Like,
not
yeah,
saying
like
shit.
we losing
Let's say-
sponsorships. We're losing
He's like,
partnerships.
shit. Nah, they
Still
must
no?
not know who they were investing in.
Right. I'm not
I'm
saying,
not saying shit. You make it valid when you say something,
Yeah.
even if what they're saying has no truth to it. then you make it a 50-50 with people to be like, well, maybe he didn't, but maybe he did.
The celebrity who never said nothing was that nigga Usher when that herpes that allegation
I be
came
saying
out.
this shit all the time.
That nigga said nothing. He
I be
said,
saying this shit all the time. He had a whole court case where he was found guilty of giving a woman herpes.
yeah,
And no one
He
said,
did?
yes.
Oh, see?
yeah.
And no one said anything.
A big girl.
I
Yeah.
mean, he smashed a big. I didn't know he was
Nah,
found guilty
she
of giving her
sued him
herpes.
for herpes.
He was like, I got herpes. She said, I'll take it.
That's probably why he didn't care. He's like, bitch, you knew that.
Yeah.
And then they had the whole court case, and this nigga skated right out of the court case.
did it, yeah.
And nothing happened. And then he did a whole tour. I was like, no one said
and a
anything.
residency.
I said, no one
Yeah.
said nothing.
Yeah. I mean, but obviously a sexually transmitted disease won't avoid you from getting.
And
And they
all
don't
the
care.
girls
He's
he went
famous
and
enough.
danced on didn't say, ew, he got herpes.
Nope, they
Why
don't
am I
care.
dancing on him?
All them days Usher might have missed a concert. Flare up.
I'm under the weather.
I can't skate today. Get them bumps, baby.
Pants too
You
tight.
think about all the people who do that with people who aren't celebrities. So they don't. People don't care.
Yeah,
Bro.
okay.
People
Well,
do
obviously,
not
Usher,
care.
He's legendary.
So they're not gonna care.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
him,
I'm like, if there's, I don't, as bad as I think a woman, which woman would I think is just so bad?
yeah, but you have
If I
sense,
heard she
though.
had herpes,
yeah, you have
I'd
sense.
be
A lot
like,
of people do
eh.
not care. Like, do not care.
If she said it,
it got to be a.
If there was a
curable.
court case about it and the other person won, not, no way, no
most
how.
people is gonna be like, catch me when you don't have a flare.
Even with Halle Berry saying her shit's dry and it feels like she got
Yo.
herpes because of menopause, just because it feel like she got herpes, I'm cool.
Yo.
let me see. Holly. Let me see.
Did y'all hear that
Let me
story?
look.
What?
When she said her doctor misdiagnosed her and said that she has herpes.
So
'Cause she
she
couldn't
went
pee.
home,
Went home and talked to her husband,
and
her
her,
boyfriend.
and her boyfriend had the blame game where he's like,
You
I
did
give it to you.
You did 72
I ain't got
hours.
it. So it
72
must
hours.
be you. Who you fucking?
The doctor called back and said, I'm sorry.
Damn.
You just have early signs of menopause.
You got dry
Nigga,
pussy
I gotta
syndrome.
sue you. I
Yeah.
have to sue you because I could have killed this man.
Yeah.
I am Halle Berry. He could have killed her. He could have sued her.
Right.
Definitely, because he's like, I ain't got the shit.
Right.
So what
yeah.
you
That's
blaming
crazy.
me for?
Yeah. 72 hours is a long time.
So these are
15
real
minutes is
stories.
a
I
long
ain't heard
time.
none of
Yeah,
these
that
stories.
just
I
happened
do
in the
not
last
be
week and
in
a
the
half,
mix.
2 weeks.
Like 15 minutes is a long time, but saying you gave me
Yeah.
herpes. But 72 hours
That's
is a
enough time to
long-
go on a rant.
Nigga.
Bitch, I'm on my world. That's the
Yeah.
first thing everybody says. Bitch.
That's crazy.
Even women
So
are calling
long.
that.
It's
dude.
just you know you ain't got it.
Right.
Yeah.
And now you're thinking like,
Oh, so it just came out of thin air. Huh? You ain't.
You know what? That dude was like, whoo, because I had this shit. I had this shit. Woo!
That's crazy.
Oh man,
I
and
gave
this
you the
guy
warts, not herpes.
Ugh. Ain't that like worse?
Yeah, warts.
I
Warts.
the
I thought that
bump
was all
there.
the same.
I don't know. I feel like warts seems like cankers.
Wart
It seems
sounds
like
worse.
grandma
Yeah.
neck.
Well, you can get rid of the warts though. I think you can't get rid of the
Warts
herpes.
sound like you did something with some animals. You got warts. You was
Now,
up
mind
there.
you, I've
Or a
only
witch.
seen the, when you took sex ed in class, they only show you the full blown ass
Yeah.
versions of these. So when I
Right.
saw warts, I was like, oh my God. That was
Yeah.
the one, like out of all the ones,
Yeah.
that was the one that had me like, I'm never having sex ever in my life.
Yeah.
I missed
Like,
that day.
Warts-
I missed sex that day.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
That's how you
they
scare
put them on the
kids.
projector
Yeah.
and blew them. And they was like, this is
Yeah.
full blown, and I was
Yeah.
like, it looked like broccoli on people's shit. It was
Yeah, man.
disgusting. And I was like, yeah, I'm good.
But it didn't stop you going raw though, did it?
Yeah, it did. It did. for a couple years, yeah. And then college.
Yeah.
You're like, well,
You know that
I'm not
first
gonna
time.
I like
Yes.
broccoli.
Boone Farm.
Can y'all remember all the
Not
first time
like
y'all went
broccoli.
raw? You be like,
Yes.
you be like, God damn, Jesus, please don't let me get pregnant, please.
I remember the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a kid.
Really, your first time?
My condom broke, and I was like,
Oh,
man,
boy.
this sex
It's-
was so
it's got amazing.
good.
You know what's funny? My first time, the girl could not get pregnant. She didn't have the
Ovaries?
yeah, something like
how
that.
Oh,
old are
I've
you?
old
been
was
there.
she?
I was.
Yeah.
Was she older?
She was a little
Lots.
older. She was a couple years older. She was a
Geriatric.
it's like a couple years. I was a sophomore. She was a senior. It wasn't like.
Citizen.
Damn.
But
That early.
but
Yeah.
after that, I had to go to condoms, and that sucked
Yeah.
because I was like, I already had the glory, and now I
Yeah.
have to deal with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
The ignorance of me of just trusting a girl saying I can't get pregnant, and I was like, that's good enough. I hated how naive I was. I'm on the
Great.
pills.
But what was your like, did you have a reason to not be? Like, this is what I'm asking. Because the only reason why I wasn't naive, because I always had basketball as the goal. So I was like, I'm not gonna fuck that up.
Yeah.
So I feel like, did you have something that you couldn't fuck up, or you were just living?
Well,
Because I feel like when people are just living, they don't.
the girl
They
I
just
was
out
with,
here.
the father said, "You better not get pregnant. I'm gonna put you on birth control." So this is me just like, cool. I'm trusting that you're taking the birth control. And then me saying, I said to her, I was like, slow down, I'm about to bust. She's like, you can do it. You can do it. I want a shot.
Do it.
I'm holding my ankle like,
You smashing your ankle.
You can do it.
all the way in there.
Dion flattened her because there's no support in here.
I'm literally like this in the missionary position.
You went horseshoe.
Did you? Maybe.
Went full bow.
She didn't get to finish the sentence. She was like,
So
yeah,
was
you
she on the field and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the thing is, I was like, I was like, I hate that I just trust. After that post nut clarity, he was like, "You sure you on the shot? You sure you on the pill?" Like, yeah, here's the thing. Here's my, and you see the little dates on there. Like, okay, it's Monday. All right, you ready?
I stopped seeing a girl because the condom regimen was too much. She
The
was
bowl of it?
allergic to
Oh.
latex, so you still had to wear latex.
The
then
non-latex
put
ones
the
are better,
lamb
though.
over it. It's like you double bag.
Yeah,
it.
put the
Oh.
lambskin over it too.
Double bagging.
Is this before they came up with a lot of non-latex condoms? There,
This
I hated
after.
the latex condoms. It smelled like rubber.
They can't.
Yeah.
They can't do the rubber, so they have to do lambskin. But
Yeah.
lambskin doesn't protect against diseases.
Oh,
So you gotta,
and it was more expensive.
yeah. That's why I was like, man, this pussy costs too much.
Yeah. I don't know why they don't
Let's
go
just
all out
use this
and
again.
have condoms on your balls too. Like, cover up everything. Just why not have like a little string at the top?
Wow,
Look like a tea
a
bag.
string on the top.
Yeah, like why not? Why the balls?
The
hanging
ball
out?
should have some.
Wait
kind
a
of protection,
second.
I
No,
think.
wait a second.
A
Wait a
drawstring
second.
on the
Herpes
top
on your
don't
balls.
feel
Wait a
safe.
minute. How tight would that be on your? What are y'all
No,
talking
he's saying
about?
have a separate compartment.
Right.
That holds the ball.
Yeah. Do you
So
want chlamydia on
like
your
when you roll the
balls?
condom back, there's like a little pouch on the bottom, and you tuck your balls in the pouch.
That part would have to be super loose.
Yeah. It's like a
Wow.
bib.
You should not be sleeping with that woman if you gotta do all.
Yeah, you gotta get out of there.
Yeah, you had a bib.
Yeah.
got a
If
crab
your
shack,
balls is slapping
little-
them lips, you don't know if she got chlamydia or gonorrhea.
You can't catch it that way.
But I
If
don't
you
want.
slap-
Do you want gonorrhea on your
the
balls?
warts.
Well, yeah, that
See?
one you can.
So I think
Yeah.
they should have a
Yeah.
ball bib.
You should
I
design.
love how
those.
you guys are gonna make this a whole business.
They should have a ball bib.
It's gotta be like ball bib.
I mean, it's not our concern
Thank
anymore.
you
Right.
for supporting
Yeah.
this
It
show.
should have like a
ball
whole
bib. Oh, we
apron
got
and
ads.
tie it behind your back so it don't get on your pube hair up top. You know, that whole area. So I have a whole
A
little.
little ball bib would be. I think that's innovative. Too. I don't know why.
At least it's not the start of $1 billion company, right?
Yeah.
Not in today's society. Everybody's disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm surprised condoms are still going.
Man,
People
dude.
wilding out here.
After they found
They
out what
stopped selling them
happened-
at Costco.
Really? They
Really?
stopped selling them?
I don't see them no more. Maybe I ain't looking though. So it could be that. It could be
Clean
that.
it up real quick. I mean, I'm not looking for them.
Never mind.
I agree with you though. I think it should be.
Right.
You should come up with them.
It's wild.
Ball
And then,
sack
and then
is
people
like-
got
sponsor me.
Then people got different sized balls. You know, they'd be too big, too small.
Yeah,
like,
but they have different sized dicks, but the condom
Yeah, the
fit 'em.
condom work.
but it rolls down though.
Then just flip over.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
talk
flip
about
and-
a
flip and
drug.
tuck.
I don't know about a string though.
You don't like
Still
the
have
string?
to- I
I
need
don't
some
like the string.
tightness.
You know, like the string.
Yeah, if there was a string on the end of a condom, I'd be like, I don't think
like
so.
the string.
This
I'm not a
looks
fan.
bootleg as
Niggas
fuck.
in a condom tampon. nigga.
Tying that shit.
You know what's funny is always like
Tampons.
You ever that little in between
Those like having sex.
the
on
first time
period,
having
is
the
that
first time
all
having
right?
sex with a girl with a condom on, you'd be like, I don't know if she's gonna stop me. I don't want to rip her with this condom, and she say not today or something.
You don't wanna
Oh
waste
yeah, I
it.
had that thought. 'Cause you like I can't afford to. But
Like,
they
hey.
was expensive when you broke and smashing back then. You like, hey,
You like-
you,
you
we
like,
we doing
Are we
this?
doing this? Okay.
No, that's when you put it in your mouth.
And then you try to you try to do it without looking. You be like, nope, wrong side. Hold on.
I used to like when they just ask, like, did you bring it? Yeah, fuck
Yes.
absolutely.
How'd you feel when they were like, "Don't worry, I got some," and they opened the drawer filled with
Great.
different
Save my money.
condoms.
You're
Yeah.
safe. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
never understood why dudes got mad at that.
Thank you for being responsible.
Yeah.
half packs and Lucy's.
I don't give a fuck.
I think the problem is the
Lucy's
used
is
ones.
wild.
It's loose.
I think the
ones.
problem is the used ones next to the trash can. Like, golly.
No, that's too much.
At least wrap it in tissue.
That's when I'm
Have
like,
some
okay,
respect
well,
for me.
it was see you later.
Yeah.
But nah, I never understood dudes used to always get like, she carried condoms. That means she's safe,
Right.
for one. And I thought we all carried them just in case.
Right.
Like, to assume somebody is like wilding just because they have condoms is like, no, they're just, tonight might be the night. I don't know.
I know a girl that carried them just in case she was ever in a situation where she was gonna get raped.
Damn.
She'd be like, put a
That's
condom
so
on.
specific.
Jeez.
Hold on. If you're going to do it, do it right.
That's
No,
a wild
it's
sketch.
just to keep the
That is a
disease.
wild. I know, but I'm just saying,
And,
they're already a rapist. I don't think
Right,
they're
right.
thinking about that.
Right,
Like,
right.
I
That's
don't
what
think.
this girl said, and I was like, oh, wow.
That's
I mean, it's the least he can do.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, who's doing it? Like, who's gonna be like, you right?
Yeah.
Let me put this on.
And
But
really,
then
We'll
that-
cover up evidence.
And at that point, is it rape anymore? Once she gave me the condom, Your
Yo,
Honor. Like, I thought.
Well,
she said no, screamed. You punched her in the face.
I feel
Because
like
in the court of law, if you say,
Yeah.
well, she told me
Yeah.
to put it on, that doesn't that mean she
Right.
was with it? Like,
right. Yeah.
No, you
I
had
think
a
your
good enough
arms
lawyer, you know what I'm
around her
saying?
neck.
Well,
in
how
the
many
alley.
times have you heard that a woman will just do it to be safe, right? It's like you got to get what they want so it doesn't get violent or get physical, right? So I can actually understand that because of how shitty dudes have been since the dawn of time.
Right.
And she's like, hey, listen, we can do this. Just wear this because I don't want you beating the shit out of me and dragging me and something like that. Like, I get the lesser of two evils if we see this thing is going to happen.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if she's talking like some guy jumping out the bushes, which is different.
That's what I'm saying.
than-
Like, that's just.
but then
She
getting
just
pressed
said
by
in-
some guy
I
that she
didn't
doesn't
ask her
feel
that
safe.
much. I was
Well,
like,
yeah.
oh.
But like
I
understanding
didn't say
that
bushes or date.
but understanding the fear that women, because when I heard rape all the time, I would always think of the behind the bushes or something like that, and that's not the case when women feel unsafe. They feel unsafe when there's like the guys in their house or they're somewhere and they can't leave, right? And the guy's pressuring them, and I understand that. Or they're in the car, right, and then the guy's not letting them go, like, come on, then they start feeling scared,
Right.
So that's what happens, I think, more so than the actual some
Out the bushes.
It's also
Some
the
freak in the
trauma.
bushes.
Okay, trauma of getting SA'd. Then it's worrying about if you got a disease. or
Right,
not.
right,
Pregnancy.
right, yeah. So I
Pregnancy.
can understand. She's like, listen, dude,
Yeah.
honestly,
Let's just cut these.
yeah, because I don't feel safe already, and if this gets you gone, then I'm safer. Because women, I know women will be like, it's a gray area because when they feel dangerous and do like, well, she said, yeah, and she was like, well, was this? Are you banging my head against the wall?
Yeah, well, it's like we don't ever factor in that. What if she's on her cycle with a tampon in there?
I think if you're a rapist,
Is
you
he
don't
gonna take
mind
it out?
the
Is he gonna
blood.
go in with it?
Oh, come on, Lack.
What? I mean,
Blah.
they don't factor that in.
They don't factor that in.
Yeah,
I don't think they care.
I
They,
don't
they
think
definitely
they
don't.
It's like,
They're
you
bad
dry.
people. But
Yeah, it's probably better for them.
It adds to their story.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh boy.
It was crazy. Me and my brother were just talking. Like, it's some things I will never understand, and that's one of the things I'll never understand. Is like, I don't get it. I don't get like when you watch war movies and stuff like that. They raid a village. The first thing they do is like, let's get to raping. And it's like, what? How is
Rape and
that?
pillage, yeah.
Like, how is that on your mind? Like, there's so many other things. Like, I was like, somebody like me. Like, let's say you in war and it's inevitable. You're in war. If I'm walking in on women and children, I'm like, yo, get the fuck
Get
out
out
of
of
here.
here.
Like,
Get out of here.
that's
Yeah.
just me. I can't.
There was a cat.
Gang-
They
that
could
was
kick
like,
the door and they'd be like, free pussy. And it's like, no, nigga, what?
That
Well,
is-
Genghis
that's sick.
Khan used to send a message, so they would kill all of the men and all of the children and rape all the women to leave
Yeah.
their faces there for generations to
Yeah.
come.
That was definitely somebody. It was a captain. Like, we're gonna go in there. We're gonna pillage this village. And the general was like, and rape. He said, "Hey man, stop saying this.
Yeah, like,
like we just gonna pillage, man, and rape. Hey,
like,
don't
I don't-
associate that with this, man. We're gonna
I don't
pillage.
get it.
They are synonymous.
He had
synonymous.
t-shirts
They
made
up.
go together.
He's like t-shirts made
Like,
up.
I don't
pillage.
understand how
He's
that's your
like,
first
dog.
thought.
Right.
Like, how is that every time they kick in the door and they see it? Oh yeah, and it's like, what? You just. And what if a nigga stabs you? Like, how? I just don't understand how that.
There's a war going on.
There's
too.
a war going on right now. You got time to
Yeah, yeah.
take some pussy?
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
even.
yeah.
It'd be different. She was like, "Hey,"
Right,
And you
right.
like, well, real quick, we could.
While
you
we're
know.
here,
But
someone died.
trying to take it is just.
It's never
Yeah.
them raiding a brothel. It's always the lady
just-
doing her laundry at home.
Like as
In
a
the field.
as a
Right.
horny ass nigga, I'm a horny ass nigga. There's times where I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Like,
It
did you just finish? I gotta do it again.
like it's just
Why are we going back and back?
like my brother. He was saying like when he was because I was like in prison. Like my mental, if I ever went to jail, my mental wouldn't be horny.
Right.
Like I got
Right.
other things going on. And my brother was like, yeah, when I was in boot camp for the Marines, I don't think I got a boner for 4 months. 'Cause I'm surrounded with a bunch of dudes. Like what?
Yeah.
What am
I
I?
can
What
imagine.
the fuck are you horny about?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like and so I don't get it.
They don't get horny till they see the women.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I'm
There
like,
might be a vengeance to it too. You
It's
just
just
seen
weird.
a couple of your friends killed in the field. You've been out there for months.
Yeah.
this is the get back, but they didn't do it.
Beer's cool.
But they didn't do it. I don't know. It's weird to me.
You know what's funny about movies is they never show them put on condoms.
No.
You ever seen a movie that is like?
No, I have a whole bit about that shit.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it's no,
In
it's
fact,
already
I
out.
told you that.
It's already out. Yeah,
I love basketball. They did.
that was like one of the few.
Oh, yeah,
in the wood, it
Yeah.
was like a joke.
And
but,
why they always like super excited, knocking over?
yeah, what are you doing, my bit? Like,
Is this real?
it's out. It's
Damn it!
on the internet.
I just saw it.
That's why I was like, wait, he fucking with me?
That'd be very funny if Deion was stealing your joke right in front of you on the show.
kinda
You
like
seeing
both
Marcus paper? Yeah.
Hey man, I need my bit.
He's adding your shit as punches. Oh yeah, that was working there too.
That's
Like,
my
it's
bit.
Yeah,
That's it.
I have a whole thing.
I
It's all
hate
right.
that it's you're
Chocolate-
the person
chocolate
versus like,
fuzz-
you know, Keon got a bit like if he had said that, I was like, really? That's my bit. That's
You know what's funny though?
Let me add more to it.
You might have seen it.
Probably seen
and did it and
Yeah.
didn't like
We were just talking about that.
people.
Yeah.
People when it comes to joke thievery, people don't realize how much stuff you consume,
Yeah.
and then you just randomly like it could be a year later. You're
Right.
like, man, I wonder blah blah. Not knowing you that was planted in
Right.
your head a long time ago. and
I
you
hate
didn't even-
very standard, simple jokes. You're like, there's no way that somebody didn't have this joke.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
just talking about that. Somebody's had to think of
Like,
this.
this is way too common.
I told him we be in the chat like, y'all ever heard somebody do something like this? I was like, I gotta ask. Like, y'all ever heard something like this before?
Yeah.
'Cause this
Or
is
if it is like I put out a joke recently about the letter Y, and the only reason why I did it because Batch and Justin Hires made me nervous because I did it at Flappers. I was trying it out, worked out, it was ripping, right?
Mhm.
And they was like, "Man, that's good. Somebody gonna steal that shit because it's simple. It's
Right.
easy enough to steal. You know what I
Right,
mean?"
right.
I'm like. So I put it out because I
Yeah.
was to timestamp it
Yeah,
because I was just
yeah.
like, damn, they made me like really because I still
Yeah.
wasn't done building on it.
Right, right.
But I was like, let me put this premise out or whatever
Mhm.
because they was like, that's good. And the way people was reacting to it, they were
Yeah.
like, that's like other comics too was like,
Right.
that's a good one. And it's so simple.
Yeah,
You could easily watch that one time and take it.
for sure.
And I was
here's
just like,
here's
damn.
what it's, here's the irony. Chaz, you probably remember this. I have a sometimes wide bit, but it's totally different.
Oh
though.
no, yeah.
Yeah. So in my head, so it's like the whole sometimes wide thing. Like how did he, get this privilege? Who's his father? Like
Right.
that? Like how did he get this sometimes? Why he don't get to go to work in all the time? Why does he sometimes?
My
Yeah.
father's Mr. Val.
Hilarious.
Get your ass here to go to work. Well, I ain't gotta work.
That's a
come when I want
hilarious
to.
take.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
Mine is the end of the word.
Hey, I saw
I had
it.
to change it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
But when a
Oh, now
live,
you saw that one.
I
But
saw
you
it.
didn't see the one you stole. crazy. Oh yeah, that one I saw. Not the one I just did in front of you.
that's hilarious. Yeah, that's why I be like, I don't watch people's sets. I don't,
See, that's a tough part, man, because I haven't watched a real stand-up comedy hour in a long time. And then, but you go in the world, and now you got to really be like, somebody has something. Be like, man, I'm so out the loop.
You know what sucks is if you don't watch people's sets and then like the person right before you has the very similar joke, and you go to feel like you just like he just literally did the same joke again. You're like, why that punchline didn't work? You like, you didn't see the guy before you? Yeah.
Now it hasn't happened to me in a long time because I'm more personal,
yeah.
more way out the box,
Right.
more so like that. The what do you call it? Linear thought hasn't happened in a while, but and plus when it is linear thought like that one, it's not enough for me to. I don't give a fuck. I'd be like, I
Right.
won't do that anymore. Then
Right,
like
right.
for my bits that I do on the road and stuff like that, like and for real, they're enough to where like I'm like nobody has this or whatever. But if it's I feel like if it's too easy, then I need to do better. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I don't be like some people be like, shit, that's still you can still do it, and I'll be like,
Mm-hmm.
nah, I don't
Yeah.
want to.
Right.
I had to call Dwayne Perkins one time. I did this bit, and somebody in the comments was like, yo, that's Dwayne's joke. And I was like, what? So they sent me the link to his special. Very similar. Not exactly the same, but very similar. So I hit him I'm like, bro, I never saw your shit. But I
Mhm.
was like, we got the same one. He was like, so-and-so got one too. And I was like, oh, what? He was like, yeah, man. Well, so I never did it again. I was like, all right, I'm done.
Gotta let it go.
Yeah.
All
I was
right.
like, but it wasn't like, I write so much. I'm not attached to nothing.
Right.
Like, unless it's my,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
kids, my,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Wife and
Everything else, I'll be like, I write, bro. Like, and I'm good at this. So I don't need this. You might need it. You might, this is all I got. Well, then, like,
go
have it, bro. Like, if it's that, I feel like anybody, when it's that serious, when it comes to like jokes, when they be
I
like,
smelled that burp.
this is
mission unsuccessful.
I was like, why'd he blow over there late? What the hell?
People do that and it never works. They burp and try to blow
Why'd
it
he
away.
blow over
Bro,
there
it
late?
never works.
Like, the salami sandwich hit already.
Salami at 9 in the morning.
It's like- and then to hear,
so what'd you have this morning? What'd you eat?
I had a banana.
I don't know what it was.
This is a salami sandwich.
The late blow was just like, that was just,
So that you had a banana burp.
no, it was whatever he had last night.
It's still in there.
That's hilarious. What'd you eat last night?
Garlic steak.
Beef
jerky.
Them some bad burps.
Yeah.
Beef jerky.
Any kind of meatballs, bro.
Oh,
yeah.
you ever had a sour burp? Like, that was almost like vomit.
Oh, I hate those. Those are the worst.
The late blow just got me, bro. Like,
No, I'm glad it
respectfully
makes
say-
But you're supposed to do this. You can't go.
It was so casual.
And then burp. It already happened.
He blew it incorrect
Yeah,
direction.
it already happened. You got to burp over there and then blow the burp out.
Don't do that to me.
It caught me off guard, man.
But then gonna make noise after. I would have just been like, who burped? Instead,
Craig was like, nope, I'm going to let it go.
I gotta let this go.
I'm letting him know I
It
smell
mid-premise.
this shit. He can't keep
Sorry.
getting away with
can't
this.
keep
whatever
getting
y'all
away
were
with
talking about. Sorry.
That's one of the best memes of all
yes.
time. Even though it's not a meme, but that's one of the best slides because you can use it for so much shit.
Can't keep getting
That's by far the greatest series of character development and switching around. And
it's monster.
like the fact that Jesse was like, I want him arrested. I want him to stop. He's killing people.
No, you wanted Jesse to. He was like, Jesse, just die. Get out the way. And then you rooting for Jesse in the end.
Yeah.
Right. The way that
Yeah, I hated
the
him
two
at
characters switched around was so
Walt
great.
became so annoying. Like when I watched it the second time,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, one, I didn't hate his wife as much.
Yeah.
Right.
And I was like, this nigga's annoying.
Yeah.
Like, you could have got out.
Right.
Your
right.
ego got in the way, bro.
I held out for Walt for a long time, dude. I was rooting for him way past longer than I should have. And then once
Which
he
show is
killed
this? I
Breaking
heard of
Bad.
Breaking Bad. Didn't watch it.
You didn't watch Breaking Bad, bro?
it's
It
good.
was so
Y'all watching
great.
Paradise?
Or The
I
Wire.
haven't watched. I heard it's great though.
Yeah.
Or
I watched the first episode. It
Man,
was fire.
I just finished last night. I was like,
Oh, the whole
damn.
season done?
I think the first, I don't know. Because they drop every Tuesday, so I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know.
Yeah.
but-
Now, all right, great. I'm glad you said that. Are you appreciating the week to week
oh, yeah.
instead of the binge? Because
Yeah.
people would just be like, I'm just gonna wait till all the episodes drop and then I'm gonna watch it. But I'm like,
It helps a lot.
I like the week to week.
It's
dog.
For me, it's like a nostalgic feeling.
Yeah, I
'Cause
like
I'm
the
calling
week to
Cotty like, when I get back, we got to watch our show. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
so
I
I'm
don't
digging
like
the week to week.
I'm
I'm
like,
digging
I'm
it.
week.
paying.
People got spoiled off the binge, bro.
Yeah.
But the week to week,
I
for
don't
one,
It's a
like the
feeling, bro.
commercials or the week to week. I'm like,
I'm not
right now I'm
mad at
paying for
either.
TV then.
well, look. Well, I mean, I agree with that. If it's a Hulu thing, I don't know what network that comes on
It's
Hulu.
Hulu, yeah.
I mean,
Amazon.
are they
does
cussing
that.
and stuff? Are they showing titties? Are they giving you anything that you would pay premium for? Because that's the
Well,
big
I'm not
difference.
paying premium, though.
But I'm
so-
just saying, because HBO is like, we're going to give you some stuff that this is why we
Yeah.
have to come to you guys, because Target ain't going to cover this, right?
Yeah.
Like, we can't get a commercial for this,
Mhm.
but that's why they're allowed to do it. So I'm like, if you're going to give me what I'm paying for, I want to see some
I
ties
like
when I'm
the week to
watching.
week because it's responsible for us. As in, like, I don't want I
The
don't
binging?
want to be here all day. But thank
Yeah.
you for stopping the bleeding.
Yeah.
I think it gets back to the family with
Yeah.
it coming week to week. But if I'm paying, I'm like, come on, bro, y'all suckered me right back to TV.
It's-
now I got
It's
commercials.
too
and once a
unsustainable,
week.
bro. Like, to have to binge a show out and then have to have another and have to have another.
Yeah.
For them to do week to week, you're like, you save us months. Like HBO was that's why they never changed. It's like, We're not gonna give you all of
Yeah.
Game of Thrones in one day. Are you serious?
You gotta
y'all
stay
be
for
here.
years.
Y'all be here and out of here.
Well, that's because they needed subscription.
Here's 2 months.
too.
Well, yeah, but it's the same with all those companies. You know, it's the same with who.
But if the show's good, I wait every week for Abbott. I wait for Paradise. If it's good, I'm gonna wait. But I don't mind, and it could be because I grew up on it.
How about y'all? Would you want it cheaper to be week to week?
I'm only
more
paying the
expensive,
$6.99 or whatever.
Or
So
more expensive to binge?
nah,
I thought it
you know
was
my
more
answer. I don't care what you're talking about. Give me the cheaper.
Stop right there,
Yeah,
Dion.
you had me at cheap.
I'm already feeling like if
at
I'm
cheap.
paying, I should get them all right away. Now, if I want to be fat with it and do it all in one day, cool. Or I could pace myself.
You think they should give you an option?
But do you have cable?
I have smart box.
Yeah. So because everybody's
I have
saying
the option.
because everybody's like, if I'm paying, you've always
Super
been
box,
paying.
I'm sorry.
We've always been paying, whether it's for
Right.
cable, we've always been paying.
Right.
So what are
Yeah.
we talking about?
Right.
My week's not the same every week, so
right. But that's why you have the option to be like, well, I can't catch on Tuesday. I can always. I like that.
Right.
That is like it's not gone, and it's like, oh, you missed it. You missed it. It was like, no, I
Yeah.
can watch it anytime now. I can watch it on Thursday if I wanted to.
You can let it stack up.
Bro, when it used to just be gone,
Yeah.
that was heartbreaking. You like, I've 30 years later, I've never seen this episode
Yeah.
because it was gone.
There should be a streaming services that only airs nostalgia TV shows.
That's what they're all doing right now,
They have
actually.
like the
on-
old, like
yeah.
70s, 60s movie.
My
TV
kids,
shows.
that's how we watching all this shit. Hulu and Netflix is showing.
they have
They
cable
gonna-
channels with that.
That's all we've been watching is
Right.
old shit.
Like,
On
where can I
Superbox, I
find
watch
like
all that.
Alf or Mask or
Crackle.
Those get harder to find because
Right.
I was trying to find Alvin and the Chipmunks, the cartoon series for my
Yeah.
daughter, and I could not find it.
Yeah.
I was just watching
Like-
My Three
like-
Sons the other day.
On what though? The smart box.
Superbox, yeah, but it's channel 3.
I think they'll really do some numbers, man, because you want to go back to that kid. You like, man, I want to watch Cheers. I want to watch.
You go back
You
to
know,
that stuff though, and you
Family
see which ones hold up, which ones don't, which
Right.
ones, and I think that's the best part about it. Like,
Right.
I've been watching everything, and some of the stuff I'm like, oh, this is still good, and some of them I'm like, man, this
Man.
sucks.
Nigga,
And
y'all
then-
see that episode of Rock when he hemmed up Clifton Powell?
Yeah. See, that's a show I want to rewatch because when I was out, I was little, and I wasn't really like watching it like that.
But it was on. It was
black. On, yeah. So we watched it,
By
but I wasn't
far
watching
the
it.
most powerful black, terrifying. That nigga, he was not acting.
Yeah,
Nigga grabbed his head and neck and slammed him against the door. And said, "You ever come around my fucking?" We didn't say that.
Yeah.
You come around my family again, I'll kill you. He said, "Okay, I guess we ain't gonna be able to do business." He said,
yeah. I want to
Y'all remember the
see.
episode though?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
But I only remember it because of the internet.
Yeah.
Like I don't remember it from.
Oh boy.
The only thing I remember, because I remember my mom's reaction when she was like, he keeps singing that song with bitches and hoes that I don't like. And they said that on TV. And my mom was like, they saying this on TV now?
Yeah.
And I'll never forget that.
Yeah.
But I remember that was on Rock. And
Yeah, dude.
but I want to go back and watch it. What is that on? I want to watch that.
I don't know. That's what we need. We need streaming services to
Let's
find
see what
it.
it's on.
Because Fox doesn't have one of those. Fox doesn't
Right.
have like that. Their streaming
Usually
service.
you got
like
an
that.
Amazon.
I'm gonna watch Saved by
and
the
they'll tell you
Bell
where to get it
man,
from.
and Step by Step. And
Those are all up. Those are
yeah,
all up.
you can find those.
Yeah.
Boo! I hate it.
You remember Small Wonders, the little robot,
Yeah,
the little
Small
white
Wonder
robot?
Vicky.
Yeah.
Like Punky Brewster. Let's bring out all of the
Those
things
are
that-
up.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You just don't watch TV.
Yeah, you ain't paying attention.
I was
Dion.
trying my
There should
best.
be a network for old cartoons.
Yeah, like
It just-
all the Disney channels. Like, can we watch?
My favorite. I
Disney.
love
You can watch
watching
Rock on Pluto TV
Wow, I ain't gonna find it.
and Prime Video.
That comes with
But
every
all the
TV.
seasons, or is it gonna be like
You gotta pay for it on Prime. Maybe sneaky.
Probably. Prime, that's the thing. Prime
Yeah,
have
I'm like,
everything,
all right, Prime.
but they be charging.
$2.99.
Yeah,
I'm
Prime
not
got
watching
everything.
$2.99.
You
for
can
one
rent
episode.
it.
Yeah,
But I
you
be
could
renting
buy.
movies because the way I look at it, I'm like, when we were growing up, we went to Blockbuster and we rented shit, right? So when my kids be asking, can we watch something? I'm like, well, the movie theater, $3 million. We could watch this for $2.99. Yeah, let's rent it. Let's
one of us,
Yeah.
one payment and paying
let's
for the
do
entire
it. So we
family.
just watched Spy Hard the other day because they had never seen it, and they was like,
Solid.
"This is
Leslie
funny."
Nielsen.
Because they
Yeah.
and so they went on a Leslie Nielsen
Wait.
binge,
Oh yeah.
and then so now they want to see Hot Shots. They want to see all. I'm like, yeah, let's rent it. Let's do it. Run it up.
Yeah,
I don't mind a one
What
rental.
I don't like about
You wouldn't buy it just in case they want to keep going back and back and back.
Nah, because they're trying to get through like all these, so we just watching them one time. Then we on to the next one. Now, if they run them back, then that's fine. But we got so
I'm
much.
like,
They got
I don't know how many times I've seen Pee Wee Herman.
Well, yeah, we
just want to
did.
keep putting on.
But you got to think too, though. They're catching up on.
Large,
it's 2025. They going through 50 years of stuff, so we don't have time for you to rewatch.
Yeah.
Stuff. Once we finish the series, we got to go to the next one.
I thought about buying DVDs and box sets again because I was just like, once these like one of these streaming channels go away or something like that, and they stop airing this thing. I'm like, I can't even find this thing no more, man.
You find it.
What if the internet's over?
What if the internet's over?
Yeah, you don't want to watch a DVD if the internet's over.
Why not?
Because the world's coming to it.
Fine. At least I'll be entertained.
On the way down.
We'll be out in the woods watching DVDs. Like,
In the woods. I got my own. I'm on a bike with some water, my own electricity making it.
watching DVDs.
Getting in shape.
Yeah. I tell you, man, I watch old. I do nothing but watch old sitcoms, and I was watching Taxi, which is one of my favorite sitcoms. And then you ever see Taxi?
Yeah.
Taxi was so great, bro, because it's like
So great.
Judd
I watched Dear
Hirsch,
John.
Danny DeVito.
I know Danny.
early
I know who's in
on.
it. I just never watched it.
Tony Danza early. Anyways, Danny DeVito's telling this dude, right? They're on the taxi cab, and he's like, "Hey, man," he's like, "I'm sorry," whatever Danny DeVito's character is. "I'm sorry, Danny." He's like, "Oh man, I picked up this handicap guy," and he was like, "What I tell you about picking up a cripple?" And he said, by the time it takes you to take him out, put his legs in the car. When he walking through it, he's like, put his legs in the car, put him on there.
funny
You could have
as
had 3 more trips, but you want to be Saint Mary and pick up a cripple. Hey, everybody, no more. Dog. I was dying. I said,
think
this
that's
is stuff
what-
that can't
what
do
up,
no
sir?
more. What's up, BT Kingsley? Come say what's up.
Get in here.
Come say what's up.
I think that's what's so funny about the old shows. The stuff they got
Come say
away
what's
with
up,
is
BT.
hilarious.
Yeah.
I like watching like
Come say-
They can't
come
see
over
you
here.
on
They
camera.
can't see
you.
Can
You gotta pull
Come say
up.
what's
Yeah.
up.
How you guys?
BT Kingsley in the house.
man.
What's
Put
up,
the
y'all?
glasses on.
Yeah,
Did you have that before Luca came to the team?
always, baby.
You're cloud 9 right
I
now.
see you ain't got a Luca jersey on, though. I don't
Y'all here
know.
talk about y'all real lives and
Yeah,
shit?
man. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So what's up?
Yeah.
BT Kingsley in the
Hey,
house.
does BT have a kid? We'll never know. We'll never know, internet.
Love that dude.
I just found out today that Brent has a 17-year-old daughter, man.
I found out too today.
I was like,
I said, we doing that. You got a
17?
daughter?
He found out too today.
Hilarious.
I can see if he said 2, I was like, okay, that makes sense, but 17 is crazy.
Yeah, so you got a whole adult.
Right.
Shout out to Brent and Dion. They just did my show on Sunday and murdered. I
Yeah.
appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all
No,
rest in peace.
I heard about your show.
Yeah, come through.
What are you doing
dog.
Friday?
I just heard about it.
I'll be
Keon ain't booked nothing.
No, I need one more. I need
comments.
one more. I forgot.
I'll be flying to Dayton.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
I got
guy.
a show in Saturday.
This guy
got one
over
more
here
spot.
on the road.
No, that'd be dope, man. I would love that.
Do you show the kids like Buster Keaton and Charlie Chaplin?
No, I ain't even seen that shit.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Oh man, I love that. It's like the essence of comedy because they were doing whole movies with no words. And
Crazy,
making people
great.
laugh.
Telling whole stories with no words, bro. I'm being hilarious. I showed Izzy Three Stooges. We be dying.
Do y'all remember this? Please.
Which one? Mo Larry Curly or
Yeah.
Mo Larry?
Mo
Shit?
Larry
Yeah.
Curly.
Oh, there's difference?
There's different ones. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
They
what
had-
did you say?
They had
OG.
3 different people
Oh, I only
instead
know
of
Mo
Curly.
Larry Curly.
There's Mo Larry Curly, Mo Larry Shrimp,
Yeah.
Shrimp.
Oh, I never heard that.
It's like Deadlift Shrimp.
Oh, I never heard of
And
it.
then there was one more, Mo Larry, and
I don't remember the other dude.
Had no idea.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I think
forced
Curly
that one.
asked for too much money.
Mm.
Then the one with the part in his hair and the little thing up, that was Shrimp. Who's the third one? I
They were
forgot.
cartoon
you.
characters, dude. Do y'all remember this cartoon that was no dialogue at all, but they were it was these 2 wolves breaking into this bank, and they were trying to be quiet, and they stepped on like glass. They said, and he ran all the way outside, and he said, "Ah!"
I
And
see
he ran back, and the things just kept happening, like, "Ah!" And then he ran back and he punched him in the face.
So clever.
Was
Nigga.
bro.
that Droopy?
Yeah, Droopy was a
Droopy- Droopy was- that was a
nigga. I
Droopy one.
said
Look at that.
this.
Those things were so clever, bro.
Right.
Cartoon, just the violence was
Yeah.
so great. They just
Yeah.
shoot you in the
And
face
he
with that
kept setting up
shotgun.
the stuff for him to step on. so-
Right. He could move, so he ran his mouth out there and said, "Ah!"
It was so creative. I felt, man, because I listened to a lot of older. I got to live in 2025. I am not here, but Mel Blanc was the dude who did all those voices. He did voices for everybody, Daffy, everybody, Bugs Bunny, and I was just watching like highlights of him and all the voices he did, bro. Like I follow a lot of voice actors. It's amazing to me, dude. You can just go into somebody else completely. That should be crazy.
Yeah, that is impressive.
I love when like I don't know if it's Coyote when they fall out or they get hit like yeah,
Goofy.
Was that Goofy?
Yeah.
Or something like get smashed or something.
So let me. I mean, I feel like I know the answers. But like as we're on the subject, do you guys feel like you're students of the world that we live in? Yeah, comedy, writing, blah blah. Blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's constantly evolving.
Yeah,
I can tell that
definitely
you
am.
are. You had to be, and I can tell you are. But I feel like me and you aren't.
I just enjoy my comedy.
Yeah, I just like if it come across me, but I don't do a lot of research. I think the only person I've ever researched was Pryor. I went through and watched all his shit, and that's how I found out so many people stole from him.
Yeah,
When I was young, I used to
Everybody
go
comes from Pryor.
with Damon and Sean to different comedy spots, and one in New York called The Cellar. They used to just show silent films upstairs, and I'd be like, "Yo, does this have volume or whatever?" They'd be like, "No, just watch." And I ended up watching like hours of it, and I was like, "Hey, this is fucking funny as shit."
Yo, my love from sitcoms just came from my dad used to work nights, so me, my mom, my brother would just watch Nick at Night. We would watch. We'd be up. My mom would not be like.
So because Nick at Night was I Love Lucy and all those, right? Yeah,
dog. It was. I mean, when people were like, "How do you know these shows, Chaz?" I'm like, I watched everything, dog, and it was just sitcoms are just. That was always like why I loved TV so much. I go, this is the best. And then you just kept going back, and there was more, and there was more, and then when I started doing stand up, I was like watching. Definitely Pryor, seeing how they still do the white man voice from Pryor to this day.
Right.
Oh, it's like this all stems from him, dog. Everybody you see stems from
the fact
version
that
of
people are doing Bill Cosby impressions from the impression that Eddie Murphy did as Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby don't talk like that. Pudding pop.
Yeah.
Like he does the for pudding pops, but he doesn't talk like that.
Yeah.
He talks very normal. But this is Eddie Murphy's impression of him.
That is interesting.
I have to give credit to Damon for a handicap hand. Everybody does the handicap. hand.
Wow.
That was definitely.
Everybody.
Damn, I still do that.
Yeah, everybody does
Why do you
handicap
still
hand.
do that?
Huh? Well, I got a few jokes that are I got it, and everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
If you go like this, everybody knows.
Yep.
Everybody knows what you're talking about.
Great point. Because that's when everybody was
Yeah. Everybody knows what that is.
Everybody does.
I would love to see him
handicap
getting in character. Like, all right, you ready? Here we go. You say action. You get into
Wait
it.
for the drool. Wait for
Cut.
the drool.
What? Y'all didn't get that? Oh, come on, man. Y'all gotta get it. Here we go.
Losing his wrist back up.
Damon's the one who inspired me to be me, because even in this world now, it's like you don't want to say certain things, but when he gets on the interviews and he's like, you got to be bold and you got to do he's like, you got to do you got to do what's you got to do your thing, and it's like, yeah, man. I just saw an interview of him saying like, what did he say about the one about people, whoever's gonna be original is gonna free the slaves? You know what I'm talking about?
Is that the one he just did with Shaq?
Probably.
I just saw a clip of this one with Shaq. But he was talking about diabetes.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Different one,
I was going to
yeah.
say congratulations seeing you out there with your family.
Yeah, man.
I don't know y'all did it last week, man. I love that, man.
You gonna bring your
Nothing wrong
award
with
in?
doing it 3 weeks in
I
a
am.
row?
I'm
Yeah,
waiting
yeah.
for it, man.
Yeah, you gonna bring it in, put it right in the middle? Hell yeah.
Who? I know Sean and Keon were there, but who else should have been there, you think? Or that's not none of our business.
No, everybody should have been there.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody should be on stage. I was like, man, y'all got a crazy family, man. Why not bring out everybody? It ain't gonna stop y'all.
There's a lot of them. That stage can't hold all these people.
That's a fire hazard.
The whole audience is Wayne's.
Yeah, you know what sucks is I know there's a lot of female Wayans that got married. They was like, I'm keeping my last name. I'm sorry.
At least got a
Right.
hyphen in it. At least got a hyphen.
No, some of them, they have a business last name and their real
Yeah.
last name.
Yeah.
All of them took their husband's last
Oh, they
name.
took it? Okay.
Oh, how mad would you
Except
be?
for work. Except for work.
Yeah.
This-
You gonna take my last name? No, nigga.
If
Get
the
this-
audience
this
knows
peasant
you
last name you had. I got royalty.
if the audience knows you as one thing,
Mm-hmm.
why confuse them by changing the
Right.
last name.
Right. Yeah, I be seeing the hyphen at the most.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you get that, but
What was like two competing powerful last names? Like,
shoot, what y'all got
Like
one of those
Pinkett
in the
Smith?
family? Y'all got the Waynes Simmons,
well, Smith
right?
is common.
It's Wayne's.
Well, but I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like that would be a justified hyphen.
Oh, heck yeah. Wayne Simmons?
That's justified.
Heck
No, it would
yeah.
be Simmons Wayne's.
The father's name goes last?
I think the one you want to hear last.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how that works. Which one goes last? Is it the
I don't
father's?
know.
That's a great question.
And what if there's somebody who has a hyphen name, marries somebody else who doesn't have a hyphen name?
Damn. That'd be crazy. And both hyphen names is fire. Like, damn.
You got
that's crazy.
Wayne's Washington Simmons.
That'd be a lot.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
No, man. We gonna
I
do
could have
another
had
one?
a couple
Yeah,
hyphen
I gotta
babies
pee
out
anyways.
there.
Yeah.
All right. Where you at,
Where you-
Keon? Nothing?
Oh, we're going this way?
I mean, I don't know.
Mhm.
All right.
I never do this part. Usually it's you guys. So.
This is I think I'm done. So just go to keonpoly.com. I hit the road hard in May. So I'm starting
Hits it hard.
Hit it hard, baby. So I got Chicago, Detroit, Vancouver, Vegas, I think Phoenix. It's all coming up. So go to my and cities are still being added. Working on Atlanta and Houston.
Houston, good times.
And now that Nate opened his club back up,
Good.
looking at Washington and KeonPoly.com on everything. Check out Brutally Honest, and I think that's and the Gutter is on Hulu now. The Gutter, the movie that a lot of us are in.
Dope.
Man, make sure y'all look that up.
Dope.
And I think that's it.
March 21st, we moved our Boise show to, March 21st, Boise, Idaho, Lounge at End of the Universe with Miss Shantae Wayans. And then May 8th through the 10th, I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. May 29th to 31, Washington, D.C. at the D.C. Comedy Loft. North Carolina is the comedy at Duckworth's, which I've never heard of. But I will be there with Miss Shantae Wayans. Also, a Hall of Famer, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Gregory?
Where you at on Sunday?
Oh, I usually don't promote it. Sunday, you can
Yeah, you goddamn right. You be putting us on blast with every goddamn thing. Where you at on Sunday? Y'all
Harvest
go check
Studios
them.
in Northridge. If you're free, I shoot comedy live there.
Having some hitters in there too.
Yeah, I've had some monsters. DC just came and did it. Dion just did this one. Brent Taylor just came and did this one.
Sounds pretty impressive to me.
It's a good time. It's a good time. It's a good time.
You don't want to mention that. Boy.
I appreciate you, Craig. Gregory.
So working on getting that audition for Scary 6 show going, waiting for approval from Miramax, and then I'll be giving you guys more information on that. But you could follow me on at Craig Wayans on
I just watched Lion King. That's why. He's like, tighten up.
Right.
You know, it's funny. Yesterday, Sunday, I was talking to DC. I had, because me and DC did Haunted House together, and I tried to make him feel jealous a little bit. I was like, "Hey, did Marlon hit you about getting in Scary Movie 6?" He was like, "Nigga, I'm writing with him." I said, "Fuck, I forgot you on the."
He said,
you
I tried to
know
make
him, no?
jealous.
Like I forgot. He said, "What are you talking? We still writing."
Like, we're still right, and you're not in it.
You should come back as the dude. What was the Mandingo party?
Yeah,
bring
wild.
it back.
We had to
as
watch
ass.
Dion's butt as a unit
Dion's ass was all up in there
on the big screen because we went as a big ass group to see it.
Google Mandingo party haunted house. You gonna see Lack's back.
Anywho,
How many of your friends have seen your ass?
my daughter is
None.
My daughter hates that part of the movie. She's like, "Oh God, here we go." I remember she watched with her friends. All right, everybody turn their heads. They're like, "No, is that your dad?" Oh,
Hey,
I seen your dad's balls from the back.
Dion was in there.
Yeah.
With the camera? All right.
So if you guys are in live and you guys are in Los Angeles, come
They
to my
gave you
birthday
3
party.
peaches.
Huh? Oh boy,
Your birthday party is Wednesday, huh?
my
Triple
birthday
ass?
party is
That's
tomorrow.
hilarious.
This won't be
My
on by
birthday
then,
party
but-
is tomorrow. So if you guys are in live right now, come check me out at my birthday party downtown.
What's the live?
The live here.
No, they are
on
on
this
this live. So I'm only talking to people from live.
What if I want to go? Tell me where I gotta go to.
I'm still talking, man. I haven't stopped. So if y'all in the live right now, in LA,
Put your ass in the movie.
come watching
And then you see what happens.
downtown LA, my birthday party, downtown LA, LT Studios. Got a fire lineup. We have Chaz.
Hey.
We have Kyle Irby, Callie Scott, CP, Naeem Lynn, Herman Rice, and Vanessa Graddick. All my favorite people and a few Pisces. And I have a special guest coming, Hope.
That
Because
sounds like some special guests in there.
yeah. Well, I'm saying it because I don't know if he's going to show up, or she, or they,
Who, Dave Chappelle?
because he's filming right now. So yeah,
Eddie
and
Murphy?
this Saturday I'll be in Dayton, Ohio. I'll be back home March 8th to perform at the Funny Bone with my boy Mark Gregory. We're doing 2 shows, 6 and 9, I believe.
You would do a 69 show.
Hey,
That sounds like your life.
freaky ass nigga, you is
All right, yo, yeah.